Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for joining me. I hope you're doing well. Today we are going to work on the arms, the shoulders, chest, so build strength in this area. So I hope your arms feel like jelly afterwards in a good sense, that it feels like we've worked them through, that we've exercised the muscles, but then also stretched them out. So that's the intention for today. We're going to start in a seat. You can sit cross-legged. You can also sit on your heels. It doesn't really matter as long as you can sit with an upright spine. And then move the fleshy part away from the sit bones so that your sit bones can feel or ground down into the mat, or if you're sitting on your heels, into your heels. And just roll the shoulders back here, press the heart forward, and then lower the shoulders, close the eyes, and take a moment to arrive. The hardest part is done. You've rolled out the mat, turned on the video, and you've dropped in. Soften the point between the eyebrows and release any tension in the jaw. And then let's tune in by taking 3 deep breaths together. Deep inhale in through the nose. And exhale out through the mouth. Deep inhale. And long exhale. One more deep inhale. And exhale. Allow the breath to flow naturally in and out through your nose as you just check in with the body, your mind. Just take stock of where you are in this moment. What sensations are present? And perhaps send a little extra awareness to your shoulders and your arms, your wrists. And then caress with your mind the shoulder blades and the muscles in your chest. This is the area that we're going to focus on. And just see if you can imprint an idea of what this area feels like now. And perhaps you can return to that at the end of practice to see if anything has shifted. All right. Go ahead and inhale and open up your eyes. And then stretch your arms straight up towards the sky. We're going to do an exercise where we breathe here. We're going to continue stretching the arms up all the time, and then you're going to open and close your fists. It's going to get quite intense on the arms, and I just invite you to power through. This is more of a mental challenge than a physical one. While we're doing this, we're also going to breathe in rhythmically, in and out through the nose. So should have blown my nose before this. We're going to do it for about 2 to 3 minutes. So first of all, just go ahead, reach up your arms, take a deep inhale in through the nose. And exhale out through the mouth. And then begin. Continue reaching the arms, and the breath in and out through the nose is similar in terms of shortness and in terms of force. It's probably already starting to burn in the lower arms, at least it is for me. Continue opening and closing and breathing. The fingers are gonna really start to cramp up. Continue with it. These are muscles that we don't really get to that often. Continue reaching through the arms as you breathe. You're halfway through, so half is already done, already behind you, and you're more than halfway through. Every breath you take now is just closer to finishing. Keep reaching the arms up and breathe. And stretch the fingers out. If it's any consolation, it is burning in my arms. Keep breathing for another 40 seconds. Reach up through the arms. Continue opening and closing. Last 20 seconds. Reach through the arms. Keep opening and closing the fists. And last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and let go. Oof, bring the hands down onto your knees. Notice what that did to your body. Notice the feeling in your arms. I hope they feel alive, a little bit heavy perhaps. And that's all feeling energy that you cultivated. All right, shake out the arms and then come onto all fours. Bring the hands right underneath the shoulders, or rather the wrists underneath the shoulders, and the knees underneath your hips. And then we're gonna do a variation on cat-cow, where we're at the same time opening up the wrists a little bit. So inhale as you circle with the chest forward. So leaning a little bit more on the left wrists, and then opening the heart forward. And then exhale as you round the spine, circling over towards the right, and lift up here. Inhale as you circle over towards the left, lift up the heart. Notice how you're rotating around your wrists. Exhale, round the spine as you circle back. One more inhale. Lift up the heart. Exhale, round the spine. And then change the direction. So inhale to the right, lift up the heart, gaze forward. Exhale as you round the spine, shift over towards the left. Inhale, really notice where your hands are. Exhale, and how your wrists are doing small rotations here. One more inhale as you lean forward, and exhale. And then inhale, come to stand on all fours again, and then turn your fingers towards your knees. So now the backs or your underarms are facing forward, your wrists are facing forward, and your fingers are pointing towards your knees. Open the hands wide here still, grip with the fingertips, and then aim to press into the hands and really lift up here so you're not sinking into the shoulders. Draw the belly button in. And then do a few more cat-cows here. So inhale with an active belly button, lift up the sit bones, lift up the heart. It's going to be quite a yummy, intense stretch after that first exercise. Exhale, press into the hands and the knees as you round. You're not going to be able to round as much as you can when the hands are pointing forward. Inhale to lift up, and exhale, round. One more inhale to lift up the heart, and exhale. We're going to stay here. Draw the belly button in, and then as you exhale, lower the chest down in between the arms, and then roll it back up as you exhale. Inhale as you drop down, exhale as you press up. Inhale as you drop down, and exhale as you press up. So you're doing a shoulder rotation here, where you're dropping your chest in between your shoulders and doing like a little circle, sort of massaging the shoulder blades a little bit. Do a few more here. Keep pressing into the hands, and then change direction. So just doing the opposite of the movement you were doing. Keep on breathing wherever you are. And then finding stillness. Slowly turn the hands forward again. Come to sit on your knees and just shake the hands out. And then coming back onto all fours. Bring the hands underneath your shoulders, extend both legs, and come into plank pose. Press evenly through the hands, turn the elbow creases forward, draw the belly button in, and reach the heels back. Deep inhale in through the nose, crown of the head is reaching forward, and exhale, hold. One more inhale here. And then exhale, lift the sit bones up and shift back downward facing dog. We're going to start dynamically here. Inhale as you slowly come forward, high plank. And then exhale, push yourself back, lift up the sit bones, downward facing dog. Inhale to come forward. And exhale, come back. One more inhale to come forward. This time lower your knees to the ground and then hug the arms in towards the body. Draw the belly button in and then lower the torso evenly to the ground. Press the tops of the feet into the mat. Reach the hands back so that you can interlace the fingers and press the palms together. Roll the shoulders back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. And then on an inhale, press into the tops of the feet as you lift the heart away from the floor. Exhale to hold here. Inhale, continue pressing into the feet. See if you can come up a little bit higher. Roll the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, hold. And exhale. One more inhale, come a little bit higher up. Use the power of your legs. Press into the toes. And then exhale, lower down. Bring the hands underneath your or next to your ribs. Curl the toes under. Hug the arms close to the body. Draw the belly button in. And then on an inhale, push back to the top of a push-up. Inhale. And exhale, down dog. Hold here for a couple of breaths. And then inhale, flow forward to plank. Shift the weight forward, hug the arms in, and then see if you can try with your legs lifted this time. Exhale, hug the arms close and lower down all the way to the ground. Press the tops of the feet into the mat. Inhale, roll the shoulders back to come up, cobra. Exhale, forehead down, curl the toes under, hug the arms close. Inhale, push back, top of a push-up. Exhale, down dog. One more time like that. Inhale as you flow forward. Shift your heart, your weight forward so that your shoulders are over your fingertips. Hug the arms in and then exhale, lower down all the way to the floor. Inhale, rise up, lift up the heart. Exhale, forehead down. Curl the toes under, hug the arms close, draw the belly button in, and then inhale, push up, top of a push up, and then back to down dog. Hold here again for a couple of breaths. Your breathing is deep and controlled in and out through the nose. Lift the sit bones up towards the sky. Turn the elbow creases to face forward. One more breath here. All right, then on the next inhale, gaze towards the floor, and then exhale, lower the elbows down towards the ground. Inhale to lift them up. Exhale, lower the elbows down. Inhale, lift them up. Exhale, lower the elbows to the ground. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, elbows to the ground. Inhale, lift up. Let's do 5 more. Exhale, down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift up. Last 3. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down. Lift up the sit bones for the last one. Lower down. And then lift up. Inhale to shift the weight forward. Exhale, hug the arms in. And then lower halfway down. If you're on your knees, same thing. And then inhale. See if you can find your way into upward facing dog by pushing the heart through the gateway of your arms. Lift the heart up. Roll the shoulders back. Press into the tops of the feet to lift the knees off the ground. Hold here. Deep inhale. Lift the heart. And exhale, hold. Press into the hands and feet. One more inhale. And then exhale, shift back. Downward facing dog. Deep inhale in through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Inhale, walk the hands in the direction of the feet. Coming into forward fold. Bend the knees deeply. Wrap your arms around the elbows and gently swing from side to side. Come to stillness. Inhale, straighten the legs. Come up halfway. Press the hands into the thighs. Extend the back long here. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, come up halfway. And exhale, lower down. This time, wrap your peace fingers, so your middle finger and your index finger around the big toes, and then close with the thumb. Inhale, long spine here. Exhale, gently tug on the toes. Lift the sit bones up. Draw the belly button in to come into a forward fold. With each inhale here, extend your spine long, so reach your heart in the direction of the floor. And with each exhale, draw the belly button in, lift the sit bones up. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, draw the belly button in. One more breath here. Inhale. And exhale. And then let go of the feet. Walk the hands forward to come back into plank. And then press down through your right hand. Come to the outer edge of your right foot and find yourself in plank, side plank, Vashisthasana. Reach the right arm, the left arm up towards the ceiling. Lift the hips up. Inhale here. And exhale, hold. Deep inhale. And exhale, hold. Deep inhale. And exhale, hold. 2 more breaths. Maybe you lift the left leg away from the right. Deep inhale. And exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale, come to plank. Shift over to the other side for side plank. So you're on the outer edge of your left foot. Inhale, reach the right arm up. Exhale. 5 breaths here, deep inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale, lift up the hips, press away from the floor. Exhale, 2. Inhale, really reach through the right arm up towards the ceiling. Exhale, 3. And then maybe you lift the leg up for the last 2. Whoop. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Lift up the hips wherever you are. Inhale. And exhale. Coming into plank. Shift the weight forward, hug the arms in, lower halfway down. Inhale, shoot the heart forward through the gateway of your arms. Roll the shoulders back, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, come forward to plank, and then come down onto your forearms. Your shoulders are right underneath your elbows. Your hands are pressing down into the mat. And then walk the toes a little bit backwards so that you have a straight line from your heels to the crown of your head. So you're not lifting up the hips too much here. Also not lowering the hips too much. We want a parallel line to the floor. Reach the heels back, draw your belly button in, and breathe. We're staying here for 5 breaths, so deep inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Keep the stability. Press away from the floor. Inhale. Exhale, 3. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. And exhale, 5. Walk the feet closer towards the elbows. Start lifting the sit bones up to come into dolphin pose. Push the heart back through the upper arms in the direction of the thighs. Inhale and hold here. Press down through the arms. Press down through the elbows and lift through the sit bones. 3 more breaths here. Deep inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale, lift the heart a bit more. Exhale, 2. Last one, inhale. And exhale, 3. Bring the knees down to the floor and come to sit on your heels. Roll the shoulders back. Lift up the heart. Exhale. Then open the arms wide, cross the right elbow over the left, and then wrap the underarms around one another. Maybe even press the palms together if that's available. Inhale to lift the elbows up. Exhale, roll the shoulders back and down. Inhale to lift up. And exhale, roll the shoulders back and down. And 1 more inhale. And exhale. Inhale to open the arms wide, slight back bend as you gaze up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, cross the left arm over the right, wrap the underarms around one another, maybe even press the palms together. Inhale to lift up the elbows. Exhale, roll the shoulders back. Inhale as you reach the hands forward to lift up the elbows. And exhale, roll the shoulders back, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Just 1 more inhale. And exhale. And then let go, open up, inhale, gaze towards the ceiling, draw the belly button in as you gently lean back. Offer your heart towards the ceiling. And then exhale. Come onto all fours, bring your hips over your knees, and then draw the belly button in. Walk the hands forward until you can bring your forehead to the ground. So your hips are lifting up, your hips are right over your knees. You're still drawing the belly button in here to protect the lower back. Your arms are reaching forward, so we're in sort of a variation on down dog, puppy pose or heart to earth pose. So the spine is long here. We're lifting the sit bones up towards the ceiling. And if there's a lot of space in your chest, maybe you can bring your chin to the floor and gaze forward. But be careful here that it doesn't hurt your neck. And wherever you are, actively draw the belly button in towards the spine. Just make sure that the core is working here. Stay here for 5 breaths. It's an active pose, even though we're close to the ground. Take full breaths. Nourishing especially your arms, your shoulders, your chest. 2 more breaths here, deep inhale. And then with the next inhale, slide onto your belly. Slide onto your belly and reach your left arm straight out from your left shoulder so that you're in half a T here. Your right hand is next to your right rib cage. Plant the left palm into the floor and then press into your right arm to start rolling over onto your back, or that's the direction. Maybe you can ground your right foot. Maybe you can even ground your left foot, depending on your unique physique and anatomy. But that's not so important. More important is what we were feeling here in the left shoulder, the stretch in the shoulder, as well as the chest, and also the massage of the shoulder blade. Wherever you are, continue breathing. Feel the somewhat odd pose. It's not very often that we find ourselves in this stretch in daily life. That's a really yummy one for the chest. On an inhale, exhale, come to lie on your belly again. And then reach the right arm straight out to the side. Bring your left hand in front of your rib cage. Press down through the right palm. And then start rolling over onto your back on this side as well. Again, maybe you ground your left foot, maybe also the right. But make sure that you can still feel an intense stretch in the shoulder and that there's no pain. Continue breathing. And then inhale and exhale to come back onto your belly. Forehead to the ground. Reach the arms back, interlace them with the opposite thumb on top. Press the palms together, squeeze the shoulder blades together and roll the shoulders away from the ears. And then press your pubic bone into the floor, lift up the legs, really active legs here, point the toes, reach them towards the back. And then inhale as you lift up the heart as well. Gaze diagonally in front of you. You're balancing on your pubic bone here, so everything else is lifting off the ground. The crown of your head and your heart is reaching forward, but everything else, shoulders, hands, feet, is reaching back. We're going to hold here for 5 breaths. Inhale to come a little bit higher. Hold here on the exhale. Keep squeezing the shoulder blades together. Inhale. Exhale, reach the fists back. Inhale, come up higher, lift the legs. Exhale, hold. Inhale, lift the fist away from the glutes and reach it back. Hold here. Last one, inhale. And exhale, lower down. Build a little pillow with the hands and bring your forehead on top. Shift the hips from side to side. Just releasing the lower back a little bit. And then optional, either practice what we just did, which was Shalabhasana, locust pose, once again, and then cross the hands the other way around. Now, if wheel is part of your practice, mind you, we haven't really opened up the front of the hips so much today, so it might not be as accessible as otherwise, but why not try? So bend the knees, point the soles of the feet up, and then see if it's available to reach back and wrap your hands around the ankles. Then bring your forehead back to the floor, and if this is not available, remember, you can do what we did right before. All right, same thing, same principle here. Press down through the pubic bone, lift the legs off the floor, and then inhale to lift up the heart. Press the legs into the hands to open up the shoulders a little bit more. Lift the knees off the ground. Inhale. Exhale, press the feet into the hands. 4 more. Deep inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Last 2. Continue pressing the feet into the hands. Exhale. And one last one. Inhale. And exhale, let go. Let go of the legs. Bring your hands underneath your forehead once again. Shift the hips from side to side. And then bring the hands next to your rib cage. Push yourself up and then shift the hips back. Sink them down towards the heels. Bring your forehead to the ground. Reach your arms back. Drop your shoulders. Allow them to become heavy. And find yourself in child pose. Inhale in through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. 2 more like that. Inhale. Exhale out through the mouth. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale to gently find your way to an upright seat. Roll the shoulders back. Exhale here. Then inhale, lift the arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, draw the belly button in as you twist over towards the left. Right hand outside of the left thigh, left fingertips behind you. Inhale to sit up straight. Exhale, draw the belly button in and gaze over your left shoulder. Inhale, back through center, lift the arms up. Exhale, draw the belly button in as you twist over towards the right. Left hand outside of the right thigh, right fingertips behind you. Inhale, find length in your spine. Exhale, draw the belly button in to twist. And then inhale to face forward, reach the arms up once more. And then exhale, bring them down. Come to sit on your glutes, on your sit bones, and then lower down onto your back. Bring the knees in towards your chest for a moment here. Squeeze them close. And then exhale, extend the legs long. Open the feet as wide as the mat. Walk the shoulders away from the ears. Open the arms alongside your body. And then just go ahead and shake out the legs, shake out the arms. And then find stillness. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Hold the breath here. Sip in a bit more air. Hold the breath. And then sip in just a little bit more air. Feel the fullness. And then exhale out through the mouth. And allow the body to become heavy, sinking into the ground. Enjoy a few moments of stillness. Enjoy your Shavasana. feel encouraged to stay here for longer, just pause the video. And then take a deep inhale in through the nose. And exhale out through the mouth. Wiggle your toes, your fingers, opening and closing the fists. Also moving the feet, ankles, wrists, and then the whole arms and legs. Reach the arms up overhead. Point the toes away from you. And then bring the knees in towards your heart. Hug them close. Lift up your nose, your forehead in the direction of the knees. And then roll on over onto one side. Pause here. Take a breath. Deep inhale. And exhale out through the mouth. And then slowly find your way to a seat. When you found your seat, then close your eyes or softly gaze towards the floor. Roll the shoulders back. Soften the face. Wipe any expression, any tension away. And then bring your attention to the area around your shoulders, your shoulder blades, your chest, your arms and your wrists. And just be really curious here. Notice if anything has shifted. Maybe there are more sensations present, a sense of energy and awakening, or perhaps less sensations. Perhaps there was pain before, perhaps there is no pain now. Or maybe there was stiffness and now there's softness, and therefore there isn't that much to notice. Bring your hands together in front of your heart and gently bow your chin in towards your chest. For one Om to close this morning's practice, inhale deeply in through the nose. And exhale out through the mouth. And then inhale for Om. Om. Namaste. Thank you very much for joining me for practice this morning. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope your arms feel awake, energized, and powerful. So it's a good practice to come back to, especially if you spend a lot of time in front of the computer. That extra focus on really opening up the chest and energizing and bringing some life into the shoulders is really helpful. And I think you'll see wonders if it's something that you practice regularly. Now, if you enjoyed this practice and my work in general, I would be immensely grateful if you would share it with a friend, subscribe to the channel, like the video, all of those things. And then if you want to support even more, I've dropped links to my Patreon and my PayPal in the description if that is your preferred way of giving back. Have a glorious day and hopefully see you soon. Take care.